This set up. It's always interesting. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm back. I could hear me talking again. So if you don't mute YouTube when you're recording, you'll hear yourself twice. It's real confusing to say the least. So anyway, well, we have actually a big 3 days ahead of us, and lots of things are happening. So staying tuned in is really, really important. So there's a lot, not just finishing that quarter December 15th, not just finishing the year, but there's a workshop coming up this weekend. There's lots of things going on. So anyway, I applaud you for being on, Stacy. So I hope y'all are all well. I hope your husband's feeling better and all that. It's some craziness going on around here with people getting, I don't know, strep and flu. And
Oh my goodness.
I know, I'm like, stay away. So,
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. So let's talk about before we get into recognition and what's going on these last few days and where we're going to be. January the 3rd is when Dawn Alton Sweeney has her event, and I posted it in our group. I'm fixing to check real quick. Um, this, if y'all have ever been on anything of Dawn's, y'all know the woman. When I tell y'all she knows the Bible backwards and forwards, and she spills it over into her Mary Kay. She is one of the best trainers that you'll ever be around. But I posted it about an hour ago, and she is going to be live this Saturday from 10 to 12. And y'all, it says if you've already registered, it's okay. It's just an updated registration flyer. You don't need to do it again. But it said the YouTube links will be emailed to anybody that has registered. And if you haven't, there's a scan code you can use on here, or you can actually go and register from the Curtis Pink dot, and you can read that. But anyway, it's going to be really, really good. Like I said, she is a great, great trainer. The next thing coming up, and Cleta's going to talk about this at 7 on Boss Babe. The Boss Babe, its time starts January the 5th, which is going to be Monday. It's a 6 week series. It's going to be Lisa Madsen, Dave Van Mole, Christian Sharp, Julia Garner Moore, well, Julia Garner, Lakeisha Chisholm, and Brittany Jinks. I'm telling y'all, these women, y'all, have put all this together for us. They don't get paid on any of us. They are doing it out of the love of Mary Kay. So I just really highly encourage that we all take advantage of any training, especially they're on Zoom, for crying out loud. Like, you don't even have to do anything, just get on there. So anyway, so I'm super excited about all the free training that we've got going on, and to set ourselves up for the new year, and to always, as far as closing out this year too. So tell me, you said you had a $200 reorder week last week. Did you tell me that, or did I dream that?
Oh, I think you dreamed that.
I
I
dreamed
don't
it. Well,
remember. Yeah. I don't know.
okay.
I
You
don't
may
remember that.
You may have.
Mm,
It seems like we're all waiting for Christmas to get here, and then it's
I
just the
know.
hustle and the, like, it's crazy, those like 48 to 36, 36 to 48 hours. Then all of a sudden it's like poof, you know.
No kidding.
So anyway,
Gosh.
maybe you did have a $200 week. You didn't know it.
I
So
know. Let's
you
hope.
never know. Well, congratulations to everybody that had a great week last week. Thank you to Dionetta, who has consistently sent in her weekly accomplishment sheets, y'all, every week. And I'll tell you where that started, because her sales director was my sales director at one time. And We literally had to mail them in. Like I still remember my sales director's mailing address. So every Monday, my weekly accomplishment sheet was handwritten, mailed to San Antonio every week for years. Do you hear me? Years. And so it's a habit. But what it does is it shows you where you're spending your time, your customers, and all the things. And I will say, I'm looking into this. I'm not sure what Mary Kay is going to do about the customer app. I'm really not. I'm not educated enough in that area to say what's fixing to happen with that if they're going to bring it back up. I had gone from the profile cards, hard copy, to putting everything there. And then, of course, it's transferring over to InTouch, which you can still go to InTouch, do anything you want to, put your customers' orders there. But there's another company, several directors use it. It's called QT Office. And I did check today. You can use it for 30 days trial. And then after that, it's like $9.95 a month. Again, that would be your choice. It does a lot of things. So if you want to, I can send you the link to it. We can all check it out together. It keeps up with your inventory. It keeps up with everything. So I'm going to look at it some more before I make the jump over into it. But I really want something that is affordable, but also it's very strategic of what we need. It will print receipts for you. Um, Honestly, all I've been doing with the customer app is just screenshotting it. And I don't know that my customers are gung ho about that because they probably want to see, what they done bought. So anyway, and you can put a discount or what have you, but I'll let y'all know. So, um, did you have any, I know it's Christmas, any new people come to mind? You see any new people? Okay, okay, that's
No.
fine. We we're all just moving forward right now. I would like to say this about the My Shop, okay? Um, Alicia, which lives in San Antonio, you met Alicia,
Yes.
okay? She has a new team member named Shannon Carney. And Shannon found Alicia on the website. Okay. She came in, great starts qualified, beautiful, beautiful lady. She's super excited about her business. She works full time, but she also wants to build, she loves the products. Said she did not have a consultant. So, I keep trying to wrap this around my mind because y'all, I've been in a long time and this keeps coming back. If anybody decides not to pursue their Mary Kay business, don't leave your customers out in la la land. That's not fair. So this girl didn't have a consultant. Her consultant just never followed up with her to say, hey, at this time in my life, I'm not doing Mary Kay anymore. So she found Alicia and signed up with her. She signed up, I believe, on Christmas Day. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Okay.
How
Yesterday,
wonderful.
I know. Yesterday, same thing happened to Meredith, a girl in her town looking for a consultant, and Meredith's name came up. And I'm meeting her tomorrow. She lives about an hour from me. Her name is Keisha Petro. And again, she said, I've used the products before, but I cannot find a consultant. Y'all, I'm like, okay, come on, y'all.
No.
Come
Yeah.
on, come on. So anyway, as Cleta was talking about early holy surprises, we have had two holy surprises in the past few days, and we're just going to expect more. We're going to expect more abundantly. So y'all, let's talk about the My Shop. So far, I'm not dogging anybody, but I kind of am. Okay, there's Stacy, myself, Carol, Chris, Meredith, Kathy Bowman, Kelly Hegel, Helen Meyer, Kathleen, Deanetta, Charla, and Holly. 12 consultants out of 133 have set up My Shop. Y'all, hello. I have a customer from it like a week ago, I got an email from a girl and she goes, "Hey, are you still an active consultant?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." Guess what? She went on my website, she placed an order, and Stripe sent me an email today saying your money is being put in your account. So that's how easy it is. I didn't help her, I didn't do anything, and voila. So, y'all, I'm asking y'all, please, please, please go set up my shop. I know. Anyway, what were you going to say, Stacy? You like you were fit to talk.
No, it's easy. It's easy to set it up because um, I thought I had set it up, but then I went in and I like went to test drive it and it said, "Uh-oh, oops," something like that. So I went in the back way and realized I had not hit submit or publish or something, like the very last step I did not
Okay.
do. And
Okay.
that was back like in, I don't know, October, November.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy. Just make sure you hit that very last button where it's
Yeah.
like, this is it. I'm ready, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know one of the things, because I had done mine so long ago, I was like, did I really finish it? And so I logged in myself and it said active. So that's how you'll know if you go to it yourself, it'll say active. But anyway, y'all, we've all got to get on board with that because to me, that is like, you don't do anything. It's
No.
free. It's free, y'all. They pay the shipping. The customer's paying the shipping on it, unless you decide to run a special and you reimburse her some kind of way. But yeah. But you know what? I think people pay shipping for stuff every day. So anyway, that's just about that. But um, one of the things that I think we all should think about is sometimes when we're working on a goal is it could be just one more reorder. It could be just one more conversation, one more step that you need to take to getting it. And we all know being in the business that we're in, you're gonna have no's. That's just you're just gonna have to. Like that's just life. But then you are gonna have yeses. But the thing is not to give up and to keep going. And I am here to say that so far this month we are looking at with I know everybody's moving forward to power up and grow. And yes, you're gonna have yeses and yes, you're gonna have nos from customers. But so far we've got Penny, Frith, Deanetta, Kelly, Meredith, Kathleen, Shannon, Arlene, and Charla that are 600 Power Up and Grow winners. So, y'all, that's a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9, and I know we have some more that are finishing. And some are just that one more conversation, that one more, one more, one more. And I'll tell you, I don't, Stacy, did you have the opportunity yet to go listen to the training of the nationals that we had? Was that yesterday? When was that? Saturday. Today's Monday.
Um,
I'm confused.
yeah,
Monday. I mean
I
Saturday.
listened to it. I listened to it on Saturday. It was really
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Really, really good.
Again, highly recommend going and listen to that. So one of the things, because there was a director one and then there was a consultant one. Of course, I listened to both of them because I can always take things from both. I mean, they're all great. But one of the
Mhm.
things that National Sales Director Karen Rydell talked about, she said that, sometimes when you're stuck, you can sit there and you can pray, all right, Lord, what do I need to do? It's like we're talking about on the Bible study, Stacy, about being obedient. If you tell me what to do, I'm going to do it. If you put somebody's name in my mind, I'm going to call them. I'm going to text them. So tell me what to do. So she was sitting there. They were trying to finish their national area. And she's like, Lord, what do I need to do? And he told her, this is what you need to do. You need to come up with one little survey. You either are in the presence of people at a skincare class, a party, a delivery, and all you say is, Stacy, I don't know if you've ever even thought about Mary Kay. But if we had 5 minutes, what is one question that you would ask me about the business side of it? I'm just curious. I'm doing a survey. What is that one thing that you would want to know? And she said she called that the $100 question. I'm considering running it the rest of this week and through the month of January. And that is for any people that we get to ask us the one question, their name will go in a drawing. You know what you could do, and I thought about this today, is we could offer product. So, what is the one question, if we had 5 minutes, that you could ask me something about Mary Kay? What would you want to know? Your name's going to go in a drawing for microdermabrasion, whatever. She said their numbers went from that July to December, they added 25 new unit members in 6 months. When she did that contest in January, they got 100 new beauty consultants.
Wow.
And I was thinking about it too, Stacy. What it was simple. It wasn't, there's some people's gonna want a lot of details, but just one simple question, and then you could maybe carry on the conversation a little longer. But sometimes people are just curious about one thing. They don't want to know, which I like to tell them about everything. They don't want to know all that, and I think this day and time, don't you think women are,
Yeah. They're
I'm
pretty quick.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm not gonna,
think about scrolling that people spend
yes,
hours on. It's quick,
hours.
it's fast, it's quick, it's
Yes.
fast. Their attention span is not what it used to be.
Right, right. So, maybe we could focus on being simple, you
Hmm.
know. And I also love, which I've shared this with y'all before, and it's on our Facebook group. It's the new flyer. I'm not sure where it came from, but it's got the income, it's got the cars, and over
Yeah.
to the side it says if you do one party a week, two part. Okay,
Hmm.
that is what we need to show if we're
Right.
talking to people, because it's simple, it's broken down into, if you do this, this is what you could look at. And the other thing was that kit and commit. That's where it came from, is Christian Sharp, I believe. So she's going to do that. And I know you've committed to the last 2 weeks of January.
Correct.
I've committed to the first two. And I will tell you, I did start making out, I think this came from her, or it may have came from that thing we did Saturday. I think it did come from the thing Saturday, but it's also going to be the kit and commit list, is who are your golden list women. And these are women that you value and respect. This is who you want to ask. And I'm going to pull mine up because I had texted a few people already. And I know it was kind of weird because it was just right during Christmas. But I said, this is someone that came here for a facial and she wanted to do a party. And then her people kind of flaked out on her, but she said, I still want to do a party. And I asked her, I said, I'm committed to a challenge for January, and I'm looking at the first 2 weeks of January. What week would work for you? And then that's when she said, well, I'd rather wait until February if it's not a problem. And I said, well, it's okay. I mean, it's February is still good, but y'all make that list out of women that they're golden to you. And it could be anybody, but who do you value and respect? So that's kind of where I'm going with my list. I don't know if you've started on your list. I know you've got a little bit, but still, it's worth really thinking about who. And anyway, so is there anything that you got out of that you can remember that you want to share?
Um, I was kind of going through this. They all basically said the same thing in different ways, but basically it's just do it.
Yeah.
Stop talking about it. Stop dreaming about it.
Yeah.
Stop, praying about it and do it.
Yeah. It is.
And they're like, action builds momentum. It's kind of like the cycle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I got out of it was they gave lots of tips on how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
but the bottom line is you got to do it.
Right. Right. I don't remember who said this. Oh, it was Jill Davis. She was the last speaker on the consultant call. I told Cleta, I said I couldn't quit looking at her beautiful teeth. They were just so white. Anyway, but anyway, she said um, the first challenge is to finish finish the goal that we set out to do on July the 1st and finish it by December 31st. Then the second commitment and challenge to is the kit and commit, and it's going back to old school Mary Kay and work like she used to work. And that was where that came from, is booking 8 parties to hold 5. That's who said that. And then she says the golden list. She said, y'all look on social media, your coworkers, your family members, and just start asking people. Just start asking them. And as Stacy and I were just on the Bible study with these other ladies, and you know, they prayed back then just like we pray now. And the thing is you have to be obedient. So, I always remember Mary Kay saying, when you're praying for God to put people in your path and you run into this woman, and it might be at Kroger or TJ Maxx or wherever, and you don't say anything to her, you're not being obedient. You ask God to lead you to these people, but you're like either thinking about yourself too much and not reaching out to them, or maybe you don't know what to say. But I think going back to just being yourself and just smiling at people and just, I'd love to give you my business cards, something like that. But anyway, I believe that God's always working in the background. He's just sitting there waiting on us to do something. So we've got, like Stacey was talking about, the action. I mean, just do it. Just take the action and keep building that momentum. And I'm telling you, and I know you feel the same way, Stacey, is once you start and you get excited and you do it, don't you want to do another one?
Yes, I do.
It's like this contagious thing. It's like you want some more,
Right.
you want some more. And I know the last one I did, the girl was so excited and thanked me. They thank you for having them over or for you coming. I mean, like, y'all, women out there need this I would say specialized, customized one-on-one or 1-on-3 or 4. I mean, they missed that. So that's what I think, that this whole kit and commit is getting back in touch with women. They miss being around each other.
Yes, you.
I mean, that's what I think. So is there anything else you want to say before we hang up?
No, I don't think so.
Well,
One of the things
yeah.
that stuck with me was, and I think it was just one last thing, Jill Davis again,
Uh-huh.
when she talked about what level is my commitment.
Oh, yeah. Will you share that?
Oh my gosh. She talked about 3 levels of commitment, and one being like basically you say, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it till it starts getting kind of tough. And then you're like, well, never mind. And then level 2 is probably where most people are. And then number 3 is no matter what obstacles you face, you're going to overcome them and you're going to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's good.
that really struck
Yeah.
home.
Oh, yeah. And she said, those people that ghost you, it's okay. Boo-hoo.
Right, right.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yeah, you're all in at first when it's convenient.
Right. Exactly.
And the
Exactly.
lights are all green. But you really, you think about other people that have really even a job. I mean, they don't have the options that we have, but it's all good and fun. And then when it gets down to it, things aren't so great. But in our business, we can just keep going. Sometimes, people work for somebody else, they don't have choice. But we have choices. We can choose to give up or choose to move on. But I do like that you just have to dig in. I think that's what she talked about. You dig in even when it's not convenient and even when things don't look like they're happening like you want them to. But go ahead and decide to do it. So all right. Well, I'm excited. I can't believe we're fixing to close out another year, end of the year. But
Goodness.
anyway, and I will tell y'all, we have had two consultants that placed big orders today. So here I am. I'm believing and trusting God that He's worked in the background all these years and He keeps on working and He's going to have some holy surprises for us this week. So, and I want them all to be before midnight on Wednesday. If we're going to be specific. But anyway, all right, girl. Well, thank you. And I know
Okay.
Cleta's going to talk about the Boss Babe, how it's going to work, and us to get our workbooks printed for next week. All
I
right.
got mine printed already.
Look at you
Right here.
ahead of the. Look at you. Wait,
Yeah.
where'd you go? There you go.
Can you
There you
see
go.
it?
Now
Yeah,
well,
it doesn't look like it's coming up.
there
There
it
we
is.
go.
There it is, right in front of you. I like
Yeah,
that. 2026. It's time.
it's
All right.
time.
Okay.